your guide to the truth. TheNewAmericanMedia.com.
Austin Petersen, thanks for taking a couple of moments to spend with us here at the New American Media. I appreciate it very much. So you're how young? 35?
35 years old.
And 35 years young. But you're running for president. You're like literally the youngest you can possibly be by year to run for president. Why did you decide, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to do it hardcore? Why did you decide?
Sometimes if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. I think we need a liberty champion, someone who's going to fight for our principles and who can make our ideas palatable to the American people. So I'm running because I think that I can make Americans fall in love with liberty again.
Now, how does that differ from making America great again?
I don't want to make America anything. I just want to let America be free again.
Okay, so talk to the Democrats then. I gave you the chance to bash Trump, you laughed and moved along. And it's fine, because it kind of writes itself as a comedic thing. Talk about the Democrats. What is wrong with the Democratic Party? And I'll give you the same chance to speak about what's wrong with the Republican Party.
Well, the question is do you really want to end the war on drugs? Do you really want to end our no-win wars in the Middle East? Do you want to have a constitutional policy when it comes to civil liberties, civil rights? That's what libertarians stand for. So if you consider yourself a small d Democrat versus a big D Democrat, if you believe in real democracy, libertarians can offer you that. If you're sincere and if you love the United States and you want the best for the people of this country, you should support libertarians.
And talk to the Republicans then. I think that they're on the right path by supporting Trump, maybe Cruz. I don't know who supports Kasich, even though I'm from Ohio myself. I don't. Talk to the Republicans for a second.
Do you want constitutional government? Do you want your Second Amendment rights? Do you want your First Amendment rights? Well, then you can't pick and choose. You should have all your amendment rights, the first through the 10th. The Fourth Amendment guarantees your right to be secure in your person, place, and papers from unreasonable searches and seizures. That means unreasonable. That doesn't mean that we can't fight terrorism. We should absolutely fight terrorism, but we should not be fear-mongering and taking away American citizens' constitutional rights. We can respect the Fourth Amendment and the Constitution and still fight terrorism. As a matter of fact, the Founding Fathers gave us provisions in the Constitution specifically for these times of war. And if you want to have a war, you should declare it constitutionally. Otherwise, Thomas Jefferson had a problem with Islamic terrorists in his day. Thomas Jefferson knew how to fight the terrorists of his day. He used letters of marque and reprisal. Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution allows us to put a mark on the head of any bad guys who threaten the United States. Al-Baghdadi and his compatriots in ISIS, they can be taken care of. And they can be taken care of with as little collateral damage as possible. Because when we're using our current drone warfare program, we create more terrorists because we're killing innocent civilians, so they want to come back and attack us later. But there are thousands of U.S. veterans who are out of work who would love to do the United States a favor. Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution allows Congress to call up letters of marque and reprisal. We should consider reinvigorating this provision so that we can fight ISIS without endless war. And this is the way for us to fight terrorism.
So give us about 30 seconds. Give us your elevator pitch. You're in Los Angeles. You're in Bel Air. That's what happens. You jump on an elevator. You got Spielberg there. You got 30 seconds. Make your pitch to the American public. Why should they vote Austin Petersen?
If you believe in economic freedom, if you believe in personal liberty, if you believe in that you own your body, you own your life, and that you should be able to do with it as you see fit, provided that you harm no one else. And that's the most important caveat. We can end the war on drugs. We can limit the amount of terrorism that occurs in our lives. We can have safety and security and all of these things, provided that we follow the law and obey the Constitution. Listen, I am not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm an average American citizen. I was born in Independence, raised on a horse farm in Peculiar, just a short drive from a town called Liberty. So you do with that as you see fit. But the reality is that it was young people who founded this country, and it's young people that will take it back. So do me a favor, go to austinforpresident.com, learn more about me. If you send me your phone number and your email address, I'll call you directly. I call everybody who wants to hear from me because I'm trying to build a real movement. It's time for the revolution to continue. So thank you very much, and I appreciate the interview.
Austin, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Yeah.